There is history in all food. It's a way to stay connected. Connected with the people that are around you now. Connected with the people who came before you.
Food is a way for me to maintain my sense of identity as well as honoring where I came from. A popular dish called sundae is sausage, like Korean sausage.
Duck and you have vegetables and mashed potato on the top.
Any type of Vietnamese food because it reminds me about my home.
I had this longing. I thought, maybe other people may have similar experiences.
I have personal family recipes from my grandmother who came from Vietnam. Even though she didn't speak English, it's like she would still bring me to the kitchen, she'd still cook with me, she'd still show me what went into it. Flip it over. I get to share a dish that was part of my childhood with so many people. I'm happy to do that.
Today, actually, the process of preparing started earlier, 8 a.m. Holly and Annie and myself, we started shopping, and then soon, Madison and Jack joined us here. And I just love watching them cooking.
Hi everyone, we just finished shopping and then now we're gonna heading to the Brownview United to make cháo gà and gỏi gà.
I want to taste like home, so I always want to make this dish. However, it requires a lot of resources and then people involved in to make the perfect dish. So I cannot make it on my own because it requires a lot of steps.
So today we're gonna make cháo gà or chicken porridge or congee and gỏi gà shredded chicken salad.
My name is Trung Thanh Phương. People normally call me Polly. We made the cháo gà or called chicken congee or porridge and gỏi gà shredded chicken salad.
My grandma would make it. It reminds me of home. When I got sick, my grandmother would make congee. She would make rice soup. It's supposed to help you feel better.
So first time making a dish and also first time leading the group how to make the dish. So it's kind of pushed me a little bit more confident to lead the team. So the one that you see in the front of you is all the ingredients that we're gonna make. Gỏi gà, shredded chicken salad. 4 chickens. Boiled it a little bit after we put in the ice bowl to make like the skin and the meat a little bit like more texture and then it's gonna stick together. Yeah. Then after that we use the meat to continuously make the gỏi, the salad.
It's a very nice dress.
Congee is a rice porridge. It's made with a protein broth. We started out with a full chicken. We boil it in the pot, we make a stock, and then we remove it, debone it, and from the broth, we add a rice, and we cook that for about 40 minutes, 30 minutes, depending on how soft you like it. Congee is something that was often made when people were sick or old, and they struggled to eat. It's made with ginger, and it's meant to be easy to digest and easy on the stomach. It's a simple traditional meal. It's made all over Asia.
I often hear also people from like Peru or Chile and also other parts of the world. It's really hard for them to cook culturally relevant food, and we miss so much.
Those are actually for the congee, but I mean you can eat them plain. On the jelly part, there will be these like fractal blooms, and it's just part of the chemical process. They get wrapped up in clay, hay, and ashes, and then buried for a couple of months. And then they come out like this.
Very interesting. I've never had anything like that in my life.
I have another American friend went to Japan and loved this century egg,
Yeah.
but she eat it with toast.
You can either put it in the soup or you can have it like that.
For thousands of years, indigenous people walked this land and knew it to be the center of their lives and spirituality.
It's building a connection, and then it also has a connection to the past, the people who came before you, the traditions.
And when it comes to acknowledging the territory, we also must acknowledge what happened to their food sources. because of colonization, there has been a lot of disconnection from the land, and part of what we do is to restore, our relationship with the land and its people.
You know what? It evolves, it changes, but it also continues on in its own way.
So Taste of Home gives us an opportunity to make what we've been missing real, in reality.
So we add the flavor for the bowl, and it's based on your preference. If you can add onion, for me, no.
It's my first time trying Taste of Home. I get an invite from Mingo. He kind of encouraged me to invite more Kamosan students to join in the events.
Please raise your hand if you are from Kamosan, yeah? Amazing, yeah.
Till I involved in Kamosan College Student Society, they started doing a lot of free produce food markets. So that's how I started involving myself in a lot of food by supporting them, giving free food to students.
And then a little bit of shredded chicken. Try the fish sauce. Or maybe vinegar. Or maybe you can come back to try all the sauces.
And this food actually reminds me of my family. My mom and dad normally make it together. They introduce it to me, and then when I try it, I feel okay. Whenever I'm sick, I'm tired, I just, Mom, Dad, can we make cháo gà, gỏi gà, and then they definitely gonna know how to do it.
My memories of my father and my ancestor and my late brother.
It was a meal my grandmother would cook for me when I was sick. The moment you had like a stomach ache or a fever, she'd be making a pot of congee. It brings you together, everyone sits down, has a meal.
I just want everyone to grab your seats.
Yeah, after like Mingo started like giving the microphone to everyone to share their comments.
I'm very happy that I have the opportunity to try the Vietnamese style of congee.
And I especially like their salad, and especially I love the peanut on top.
We also have a chicken porridge in our place. And then this one too for me, the salad. Although we have the same kind of vegetables.
When you want to share with others something important to you, to your identity, to your heart.
I feel a little bit more grateful when people start really enjoying. I normally having food by myself. I feel like when I share the food with people and cook for people, more joyful. But whenever you do something together, you feel like, oh, you involved in a community, you belong in somewhere. So that kind of a sense of belongings. Thanks everyone for spending the quality time for today and make and create a good memory together. Hopefully the people at the table right now with you could be one of the person who can keep in touch in the future and then say, hey, how are you going? You want to have a cup of coffee? And cảm ơn is one of the words that we say in Vietnam, peace. So everyone repeat after me. Cảm ơn. Perfect, thank you. And I'm so proud that I chose the right country to study and the right community to grow up with. So, yeah.
You're amazing.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing some of your First of all, thank you for the chefs for today, Pauline, Annie, and Marisa.
I can read Korean and I can understand a bit, but I can't speak much.